Be me. 29-year-old woman. Marketing manager in Austin. Have my life completely figured out. Good salary, nice apartment, hit the gym 5 times a week. Been with my boyfriend Mark for 6 years. He's a software engineer. Stable, pays his bills, never forgets anniversaries. Total catch on paper. But lately, something feels off. Not wrong exactly, just boring. Same conversations, same routines, same everything. We have sex 2 or 3 times a week. He seems satisfied with that. I could go every day. Starting to feel trapped. Mark is attractive in that safe, dependable way. Kind eyes, decent build. When he looks at me, it's with comfortable affection. Comfortable. When did we become comfortable? 3 months ago, things started changing in my head. Started going to CrossFit. There's this guy, Connor. Tattoo sleeves, man bun. Looks like he's never worked an office job. Total opposite of Mark. He starts spotting me during squats, making comments about my form that are definitely flirty. "You've got great control," he says. The way he says it makes my stomach flip. We chat after workouts. He mentions he's not the relationship type. Somehow, that makes him more interesting. I start thinking about him at work, checking if he'll be at the gym before I go. Nothing happens yet, but that electric feeling is there. Something I haven't felt in years. Then comes girls' night at my friend Jenna's place. Jenna's 32nd got divorced last year. Now she's in her freedom era. Seeing multiple guys, no commitments. My other friend Rachel is there too. She's in an open relationship with her boyfriend. Always seems so alive when she talks about it. We're 3 bottles of wine deep. I mention Connor's flirting. "Girl, you're 29, not dead," Jenna says. "Life's too short to wonder what if." Rachel leans in. Why not just talk to Mark about opening things up? If he really loves you, he'll want you happy. That's what real love is. "Doesn't that bother you, though?" I ask. "Your boyfriend being with other women?" She shrugs. It actually makes us stronger. We're choosing each other every day, not just stuck by default. Jenna nods enthusiastically. Monogamy is a patriarchal construct anyway. Men have been cheating since forever. At least this way it's honest. That night I lie in bed next to Mark. He's snoring softly, completely oblivious. I open my notes app and start typing. Reasons this makes sense. We're young. Prevents future resentment. Modern couples do this. We're sexually incompatible anyway. Honesty over lying. If we're meant to be, this will prove it. I stare at that list for an hour. Mark rolls over in his sleep, throws an arm across me. His face is peaceful, trusting. I feel a pang of something. Guilt. Doubt. Push it away. This isn't about not loving him. This is about not losing myself. 2 days later, I make his favorite dinner. Steak, medium rare, roasted potatoes. Rehearsed what to say in the car. "I want to talk about something," I say. Mark looks up from cutting his steak. "Okay, what's up?" I take a breath. "I've been thinking about us, about how we can grow." "Grow?" His fork pauses midair. "I love you. You know that, right?" I reach across and take his hand. He lets me, but his expression is guarded. "I just think we've been together since we were so young. Wondering if we're limiting ourselves by being traditional." Traditional how? Monogamous. I say it quickly, like ripping off a bandage. I think we should consider opening our relationship, exploring connections with other people. It doesn't mean we love each other less. Means we're secure enough to give each other freedom. Mark just stares at me. His jaw tightens slightly. That thing he does when he's processing. He sets down his fork carefully. "So you want to see other people?" His voice is even, controlled. "I want us both to have the freedom to explore." People who truly love each other want each other fulfilled right. And I'm not fulfilling you. Now there's an edge. It's not about that. Then what is it about Sarah? I feel heat rise in my cheeks. It's about growth. About not wondering what if in 10 years. About being authentic. Authentic, he repeats like he's testing the word. And I can see other people too. Of course, it would be equal. We'd both be free. I say yes, but honestly, I don't think he will. Mark's a homebody. Rather play video games than go to bars. The idea of him trying to flirt seems almost laughable. This is basically permission for me. I need to think about it, he says quietly. He sleeps in the guest room that night, and the next. I oscillate between panic and irritation. What if he leaves versus why is he being so dramatic? On the third day, he comes into the living room. His face is unreadable. Okay, he says. I agree. Relief floods through me. Really? But we do this right. Complete honesty. No veto. Power over who we see. No rules about how often or how serious. If we're doing this, we're both completely free. Agreed, I say. I jump up and kiss him. This is going to make us stronger. I love you. He doesn't say it back. Just nods and goes to the bedroom. That night, I download all the dating apps. Tinder, Bumble, Hinge. Mark watches me do it from the couch, then calmly picks up his phone and does the same. I laugh and kiss his cheek. You're so cute. This is going to be amazing for us. He doesn't smile back, just looks at me with an expression I can't read. Yeah, it might be. Within 24 hours, I have over 200 matches. The validation is intoxicating. Connor responds to my message immediately. Been hoping you'd reach out. Drinks this week. We meet at a bar downtown on Thursday. He looks even better outside the gym. Fitted black shirt, tattoos on display. Conversation is easy and flirty. He doesn't ask much about my life. Somehow that feels freeing. We end up back at his place. The sex is different. Rougher, less predictable. Not better than Mark exactly. Just new. That newness feels like oxygen. I come home around 1 a.m. Mark is still up reading on the couch. Good night, he asks without looking up. Yeah, really good. That's good. He turns a page. I'm heading to bed. I wait for more. Jealousy, questions, something. But he just stands. Kisses my forehead like I'm his sister. Goes to the bedroom. The next 2 weeks are a blur. I see Connor twice more. Each time that same rush. I match with other guys, too. A lawyer, a bartender, a personal trainer. The attention is addictive. I start dressing sexier, posting gym selfies. Connor likes them immediately. Meanwhile, Mark seems fine. He starts waking up earlier. 5:30 a.m. gym sessions before work. I hear him leave while I'm still in bed. Comes home looking energized instead of tired. New cologne, too. Something woodsy and expensive. You smell nice, I comment one evening. Thanks. Figured I'd try something new. He's looking at his phone, smiling slightly at something. Who are you texting? Just coordinating plans for tomorrow. He pockets the phone. You going out tonight? Meeting someone for drinks? Cool, have fun. The casual way he says it bothers me. Where's the emotion? But I push the thought away. This is what I wanted. Freedom without drama. 3 weeks in, I try to initiate sex. We're both home on a Wednesday night. Rare these days. I press against him on the couch, kiss his neck the way that always worked. I'm pretty tired tonight, he says, gently moving my hand away. Maybe this weekend. I freeze. In 6 years, Mark has never turned me down. Never. His sex drive was lower than mine, sure, but he never said no. You're tired. I can't keep the edge out of my voice. Yeah, long day. Early morning tomorrow. He kisses my forehead again. That same brotherly kiss. Goes to the bedroom. I lay on the couch, staring at the ceiling. Something cold settling in my stomach. 6 weeks in reality starts hitting different. Connor ghosted me. After I suggested we grab dinner. Actually date instead of just hooking up. I texted want to catch a movie this weekend. 3 days of nothing. Then been busy. Let's keep it casual. I was just a hookup to him. The realization stings more than it should. I cycle through other matches. The lawyer showed up 30 pounds heavier than his photos. Spent dinner talking about his ex-wife. The entrepreneur tried to recruit me into his pyramid scheme. The hot ones just wanted nudes before agreeing to meet. When I refused, they unmatched. Meanwhile, Mark is thriving. He's lost weight, probably 15 pounds. His jaw is more defined. His clothes fit better. Bought new ones, too. Jeans that actually fit. Button-downs that show off his shoulders. When did his shoulders get that broad? He's gone most Friday and Saturday nights now. Used to be our Netflix nights. Now he showers, puts on that expensive cologne, heads out around 7, comes back at midnight, sometimes 2. He never offers details. "So you seeing anyone?" I asked casually one morning. "A few people, yeah. Nothing serious." He takes a sip of coffee, scrolls his phone. Conversation over. The lack of detail is driving me insane. I find my friends obsessively. He's at nice restaurants, places I wanted to try, cocktail bars in the trendy part of town, once a hotel bar. I nearly lost it before reminding myself, this is what you wanted. One Tuesday night, I come home from a disappointing date. The guy spent 20 minutes explaining cryptocurrency. Mark's bedroom door is closed, water running. I check the time. 11 p.m. Mark never showers at night. He's a morning shower person. Always has been. Something snaps. When he comes out, hair damp, wearing just sweatpants. I'm standing in the hallway. "Who are you seeing?" It comes out, more aggressive than I meant. Mark's eyebrows rise. "Why does it matter?" "Because you're my boyfriend. And you're my girlfriend who's been sleeping with a gym bro for 6 weeks. What's your point?" The bluntness makes me flinch. Mark never talked like that. His jaw is tight now, eyes harder than I've ever seen them. "That's different," I'm exploring. "You're replacing me." "How is it different, Sarah? Explain it to me." He crosses his arms, water still dripping down his chest, his toned chest. "When did he get abs? You're supposed to be here for us." "I am here. Every night you don't go out. You're the one who wanted this open." "I'm just participating." "Not like this. You were supposed to what?" He steps closer. "Sit home while you lived your fantasy. Wait around like a good little puppy while you got your needs met." "Sorry, that's not how this works." Tears start. I can't help it. "You're changing everything." His expression softens slightly. But he doesn't comfort me. Doesn't pull me into a hug like before. "No, Sarah, you changed everything. I'm just adapting." He walks past me into the bedroom, closes the door. I stand in the hallway crying. I call my friend Jenna. "He's seeing people," I say when she answers. "Okay, that was the agreement, wasn't it? But he's actually doing it. Like seriously dating. What did you think would happen? You got what you wanted. Why are you mad? He's doing the same thing." I hang up unsatisfied. Nobody is getting it. 2 weeks later is my friend Jessica's birthday dinner. Upscale Italian place downtown. About 15 of us. I've been anxious all week. Mark has been distant, gone most nights. I get there early. Already 2 glasses of wine deep. Jessica hugs me. Whispers, "You okay? You look stressed." "I'm fine," I lie. We're chatting when my phone buzzes. Mark, running 10 minutes late, bringing someone. My stomach drops. Someone? I text back who? No response. 10 minutes later, the door opens. Mark walks in with a woman. Not just any woman. Vanessa. Vanessa from my old gym. Vanessa who all the guys used to stare at. Vanessa who I maybe told people was probably dumb. Just a pretty face with no substance. Because I was jealous. She's wearing a simple sundress. Minimal makeup. Looks absolutely stunning. Natural beauty you can't fake. And Mark. Mark is pulling out her chair, his hand on the small of her back, looking at her like he used to look at me. Everyone, this is Vanessa, Mark says calmly. His eyes meet mine briefly. No guilt, no apology, just neutral. Hi! Vanessa's smile is warm and genuine. She immediately compliments Jessica's earrings. Those are gorgeous. Where did you get them? Jessica lights up. The table warms to Vanessa immediately. She asks people about themselves, laughs at their jokes, seems genuinely interested. She's nice. Authentically nice. I want to hate her so badly. But there's nothing to hate. So how do you two know each other? Someone asks. Please say work. Please say old friends. We matched on Bumble about a month ago, Mark says easily. The table gets quieter. Vanessa is completely comfortable. He was really upfront in his profile about being in an open relationship. I really respected that honesty. All eyes shift to me. I feel my face burning. Wait. Open relationship, someone asks. Jessica tries to redirect. Hey, should we order appetizers? But it's too late. Mark looks at me, then back at the table. Yeah, Sarah and I decided to explore other connections. It's been good for both of us, right, Sarah? Everyone is staring. Yeah, I force out. It's been educational. Mark's hand is on Vanessa's shoulder. She leans into him slightly. The casual intimacy makes me want to scream. That's so modern, someone says awkwardly. Conversation moves on, but I can't focus. I'm watching them. The way she touches his forearm when she talks. The way he leans in to hear her better. When did he start doing that? Someone mentions his promotion. My head snaps up. Promotion? Mark looks uncomfortable for the first time. Yeah, about 3 weeks ago. Senior engineer to lead architect. You didn't tell me. You didn't ask. His tone isn't mean, just factual. Vanessa asks him questions about his work. Intelligent questions. She understands tech. They have a whole conversation about system architecture. That goes over my head. I watch him get animated, passionate. When did I stop asking about his work? I can't take it anymore. I go to the bathroom. Vanessa follows a minute later. Hey, she says at the sinks. I look at her reflection. Even fluorescent lighting can't make her less pretty. So, you're cool with dating a taken guy? I can't keep the edge out. She dries her hands slowly. He's in an open relationship. He's been nothing but honest with me. And he seems really happy. You know, this is just temporary, right? We're together. We have history. Her expression shifts. Not angry, just pitying. That's between you two. I'm just enjoying getting to know him. He's a really good guy. Yeah, well, he was my good guy first. Was he, though? She says. You're the one who opened the door. She leaves me standing there. Back at the table, they're taking group photos. Vanessa rests her head on Mark's shoulder. He wraps his arm around her, pulls her close. His face looks so happy, relaxed, present. You guys look really cute together, someone says. Mark smiles. Thanks. She makes it easy. When did he stop saying things like that about me? Dinner ends. Mark offers to drive Vanessa home. You're not coming home, I ask. I'll be back later. He doesn't ask when I'll be home. Doesn't care. I watch them leave together. She's laughing at something he said, her hand naturally finding his. He opens the car door for her. Gut punch realization. He's falling for her. That night he comes home at 2 a.m. I'm waiting on the couch. We need to talk about boundaries, I say. He sighs, but sits down. We agreed no boundaries. What's the problem? The problem is you're dating that girl seriously, and you weren't sleeping with Connor seriously. That was different. How? Because you decided it was. His voice is still calm, which somehow makes it worse. Because Connor was just physical. You're getting emotionally involved, so emotional connections are off limits. But physical ones are fine. That's not what you said 6 weeks ago. I start crying, real tears, not manipulation. I think we should go back to monogamy. No. Just no. That's simple. What do you mean, no? I'm your girlfriend. And you were my girlfriend when you asked for this. You don't get to change the rules because you're losing. I'm not losing. Aren't you? He looks at me. Really looks at me. Connor ghosted you. Your dates are disasters. Meanwhile, I'm actually connecting with someone. So yes, Sarah, you're losing, and that's why you want to stop. The truth of it hits like cold water. Please, I whisper. I made a mistake. His expression softens slightly. Maybe you did, but I didn't. This is the most honest our relationship has ever been. You wanted authenticity. This is it. He goes to bed. I sit there until sunrise. The next few weeks are torture. I try every card I have. The seduction card. I initiate sex. He goes through with it, but it's mechanical. After, he checks his phone. Vanessa's name lights up the screen. He smiles. Can you not do that right now? I snap. Do what? Text her while I'm right here. You text Connor in front of me all the time. Connor and I aren't exactly. Vanessa and I are. The ultimatum card. If you want to break up, fine. I'll take half of everything. He doesn't even blink. Okay, we can split assets. I make more now anyway. Clean break if that's what you want. His willingness to walk away destroys something in me. I stalk Vanessa's Instagram like a crazy person. Her feed is full of volunteer work, photos with her huge family. One caption says, "So grateful for the amazing people in my life." Mark is in the photo, his arm around her shoulders. His comment? Right back at you. With an emoji. Mark never uses emojis. 3 months after this all started. I'm alone on a Friday night. All my dating apps deleted. Connor texted last week. You up? I didn't respond. I'm scrolling Instagram when Mark's story pops up. He's at the beach at sunset. Vanessa in his arms. Both of them glowing. Her smile radiant. His face peaceful. Caption. Found what I was looking for. The comments destroy me. You deserve this, bro. She's amazing, man. So happy for you. Even his mom commented. She's a keeper. I stare at our old photos together. Young, hopeful versions of us. I looked so confident. He looked so in love. I pick up my phone. Start typing, can we talk? Delete it. Open my notes app. That entry from 3 months ago. Reasons this makes sense. I add one more line. It didn't. I thought opening our relationship would set me free. Turns out I was just unlocking the door for him to leave. And the worst part, I can't even be mad. He gave me exactly what I asked for. I wanted freedom to explore. He explored. I wanted passion. He found it. Just not with me. Vanessa isn't the villain. Connor isn't the villain. Mark isn't the villain. I am. I wanted the validation of being desired by other men. But I took for granted the one man who actually loved me. I thought his stability was boring. His consistency was weakness. His kindness was something I could exploit. I was wrong about all of it. Now I'm 29, single in every way that matters. Watching my boyfriend fall in love with a woman who's better than me in every way I pretended not to care about. She's kind where I was critical, present where I was distracted, grateful where I was entitled. I didn't want an open relationship. I wanted permission to cheat while he waited. He called my bluff. And now I'm the one left behind. MFW, I destroyed the best thing I ever had. MFW, he's happier without me. MFW, feminism told me I deserved more. And I ended up with nothing.